Okay, I'm just trying to make a thumbnail here. I don't know what kind of thumbnail, something like this. Would this work? I really don't know. I need to make something because we're doing some updates today. So today I want to give you guys a quick update on everything that's going on in the fish room. A lot has been happening in these past few weeks, and there's like projects that I'm doing and things you guys don't know about. Getting a lot of fish sales and like customers and everything like that. So that's going really good, and I'm happy that it's going the way it is, to be honest. For example, in the past 2 weeks we did a fish order last week and the week before. So that just shows, you know, things are being sold and like, you know, all that good stuff. So then we can order, which again we'll be ordering in the coming week, which is great. But anyway, I'm just gonna get behind the camera a minute and show you guys around and some things that have been happening here, some changes and some updates and things like that. So yeah, let me get behind the camera and I'll show you guys. We're gonna start here at these tanks here. So what I've done now, I used to have one tank here. It was actually this tank plus a little smaller tank, and then I was keeping some goldfish in here, and in the smaller tank I had some Amano shrimp and things like that. But I've changed that now, so I've got two bigger tanks where I keep all my plants. So you can probably see, you know, all the plants that I've got. So here we got some stem plants, bucephalandras, grasses and stuff, and then in this tank we got like you know, Anubias, Java ferns, Echinodoras, stuff like that. So I think, you know, this is just a better way of showing everything that we got. It just presents itself nicer and it looks better. So I'm happy with the way that this turned out, and it also just about fit. I mean, let me show you here. Look, it's literally on the edge, so it fits exactly. First, when I was measuring it up, it wouldn't really fit actually. So I was like, you know, I'll just try it, just see, and well, it did fit in the end. It was basically like by mistake that I found out that it did fit, which is nice. You know, we just got this small little ledge here where we pack fish and stuff like that. But yeah, you know, I just got a simple sponge filter in there, filtering in the back, and then we got a little lid here so the splashes of the water doesn't come up and everything. But yeah, this is looking great. So, you know, here you can see all the Anubias and the Java ferns, and here's some stem plants and things. If you are in the Netherlands and want to buy some of these, you can check them out on my website. The link is down below. But anyways, that's basically the update I wanted to give you about the plant section, because that's new. Then, you know, moving across here, we don't have much new here. We just have a ton of fish as usual, which, you know, they're all looking great. What I did add in these tanks though is the following. This thing here in the back, I don't know if you can see what it is. It's like some kind of, yeah, from ceramic, or like something ceramic it is really. And it's like a thing which holds two plants. So you can see we got that little crypt in there, and then we got a little grass in there. But for example, maybe up here you can see better. You know, we got an Anubias there and a bucephalandra there. And then I just took an air stone and put it in the top there because there's a hole there, and then that comes out the top. So I thought it looked pretty cool. And I got 3 of those. You know, we got one here, one there, and then one up here. And I'm quite happy with the way they look. You know, they look pretty cool, nice and presentable. Then also in each tank we do have like one of these things, so some Anubias or something on some decoration. So here we got it on a cocos nut, what do you call it? Yeah, cocos nut, coconut tasse. And then we also, for example, down here have some Windelove Java fern on a piece of wood. And, you know, stuff like that we just have dotted around the tanks, also some plants and things like that. So, you know, the overall presentation of the tanks looks a bit better. And I'm really liking the way, you know, the tanks are looking with everything that we got. It just looks presentable. We don't have any substrate, but that's just for ease, you know. It's just easier to have a bare bottom and looks a bit more cleaner in my opinion. But yeah, you know, and then I might get, you know, a few more of those things to put in more tanks, but we'll see. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of these and if you think we should add them to more tanks. Anyways, then we go down here, which I have an experiment coming up, and that's what these tanks are for. These are new tanks, by the way. Let me put the camera on the tripod and I can tell you a bit more about them. Okay, my tripod won't go low enough, so I just have to deal with my hands. I've got pretty steady arms, like this is in my hands right now, and it's pretty steady, I think. But anyway, what we've got here is 5 tanks. These are all 25 litre tanks. I don't know what that's in gallons. It's like, what, 5 gallon? No, a bit more. about between 5 and 6 or 7 gallon tanks, I think. At least they're 25 centimeters like this, 25 centimeters up, and then 40 centimeters deep. And yeah, we got 5 of these here. If you remember, we used to have a different tank here, which I now have thrown out in the trash because it was leaking. So, you know, it was leaking and I could fix it a bit, but it wasn't really working that well. And I just decided, you know, let's get rid of that and then I can use this space way more beneficial. So yeah, we got 5 of these tanks. Currently in the end tank we have some fish. These are some goldfish in here that I have. I don't know if you can, yeah, you can see them there. So we just got some goldfish left over that we have in here, which I'm selling off. And then once those are gone, we'll have that tank for something else. However, these other 4 tanks are for an experiment that I'm going to be doing for school. So for school, in my last year, my final year, I have to do an experiment. And the teachers, of course, they said, you know, you should do something with fish because, you know, fish is what I do and, you know, everything like that. So yeah, I've decided to do something with fish. And what we're basically doing is we're taking some guppies, which we have up here. I have some male guppies here. You can see this is a male guppy here. So we're taking some males and some females and then putting them together in a tank and breeding them. And it's not per se the breeding that's the fascinating part because, you know, breeding guppies is easy. Here's some females, you know, they're like the easiest fish to breed. But what we're going to be doing is we have different temperature tanks. So this is a 32 degree tank, 28 degrees Celsius, 24 I believe, and then 22. And so we have different temperature tanks, and then we're going to have a look at what the ratio of babies will be concerning like male and female ratio. Because studies have shown that there are different ratios when breeding guppies on different temperatures. So for example, I think it was like the lower temperature you go, the more females you get, and the higher temperature you breed them, you get more males. So yeah, we're going to be doing that experiment. It's going to be starting pretty soon. I think I'll start it today or tomorrow actually, and I'll be making a full video on that, but that will take a long time to make because I want to do all the final results in there as well. So that will take a little while, but yeah, that would be a really cool video to look forward to. Because then you guys can see, like, have an insight in what it looks like to do an experiment. And, you know, this is not like a university experiment. This is just for high school. But still, it's of a high standard, you know. So it's going to be good, and I have to make a whole report and stuff. Maybe I'll translate it into English that you guys can read it as well, and then I can publish it. But we'll have to see about that. But yeah, that's the project we're working on here. And then, you know, moving on here, not much new things here. Like, you know, these are just your standard nano fish that I had. Some beautiful betters that we got though. Like some really nice betters, but you know, that's something else to talk about on another day. But here we've got our product section. This is what I basically upgraded recently. So we got different types of products, you know, fertilizers, foods, heaters even. So if you need a heater, I've got that. We got some aqua soil. We got some different substrates down there, a lot of airline tubing. So all those type of things are things that I can sell in the shop, which is great. And it just gives people a bit more option. Like if they're looking for some food, then I can say, hey, you know, here I got some fish food for you. And, you know, just things like that. So simple upgrades, but make a big difference. And then while we're at it here, we actually have an upgrade here as well. We've got a new air pump. You might, you know, not recognize this because the previous air pump we had looked totally different. But yeah, I upgraded the air pump. This is a 100 liter per minute air pump, which is a bit overkill for the amount of tanks that I have right now. So that's why you can probably see, you know, there's quite a lot of bubbles coming through and a bit too much really. And that's the reason why I have created like an outlet thing here. So this is just a valve where the air can escape from a little bit. So that the pressure in the air system is not too high. However, I decided to upgrade it because the previous one was I think like a 70 or 80 liter per minute pump, and that one was just about enough. Like it was working fine, but we weren't getting the optimal flow that we wanted. So I decided to upgrade it because we have a new rack, which is the next update that I'm going to show you actually. So if we slide over here, this is our new racking system that I got. And so basically what I did already in preparation is I took the air system that we have here in the PVC pipe, and I took it all the way across, all the way over to the other side, and then you can see it goes there and then runs here and then into all these tanks down here. And so yeah, this is the new system that we've got. This is the new racking system. It's basically 3 tanks essentially. You know, you can see the 3 tanks, but I decided to divide them. So I used a bit of plexiglass here to divide them. So then we've got 6 tanks, which makes it way better for the use that I want to use it for. Because I want to use this rack for breeding fish. So this is just going to be breeding fish only, which is really nice because then I'll have 6 tanks to breed fish, which will be great. And then those fish that I breed, you know, I can sell over here in my shop. A few cool features about this rack are the following. So, well, we got the air system, so every tank will have a sponge filter. Also, every tank will have a heater as well. But then for water changes, I've made it really simple for myself. Because what we've got over here is a little drainage pipe. I don't know if you guys can see it in there, or maybe down here you can see it a bit better. So we've got a drainage pipe down here. Let me turn the brightness up a little bit. So yeah, we've got a drainage pipe there, and then that basically, you know, goes down here into a valve there, and then that goes down at the back all the way to the bottom. Let me turn the brightness down again. That goes all the way down to the bottom down there, and then we've got an outlet that can go, you know, outside. So yeah, that's the nice thing about this rack. We basically got like easy water changes, same as all the other racks. For example, this rack here also has a pipe in there that then goes out like so. So doing water changes is really easy on all my tanks really, and I actually tried to clean all my tanks, my 30 odd tanks or something like that, in 1 hour. I did a challenge. That video will be up there if I remember to link it. You can go watch that, because I did that video in real time, which is kind of funny to see, to be honest. But anyway, that's pretty much all the updates I wanted to tell you guys a bit about, you know, just various small things that don't make enough for just a single video. So I thought, you know, I'll take all those things and put them in one video to just give you a general update about things and how things are going, really. So, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing everything that is new. I was debating whether to make a video on the new racking system or not, but then I found out I didn't really have enough footage from the build process and stuff, so I think I'll end up just not making a video about that, but then just featuring it in this video. And of course, in future videos to come, you'll see it because we'll be doing breeding projects, and well, you'll be able to see that, you know, in these tanks. But so anyway guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, of course, if you enjoyed this video. Also leave a comment down below, because I do appreciate that and I respond to every single comment. Also, don't forget to check out our channel sponsor, Kings Aquariums and Antworld. Their links are all down below. And also, while you're down there, you can also become a member as you get exclusive perks and, you know, different things and videos and whatever. So yeah, check that out if you want to help support what I do. Also, we have a Discord server which you can join as well. The link for that is also down below. But anyway, that is going to be it. If you enjoyed, you know, you can maybe watch this video next, because YouTube thinks you really like this video. So go watch that next, and I'll see you guys next time.